Your mom is here. Thomas is making a sick losers bracket run, though.
This is why Cephalon doesn't come anymore. This is why Cephalon doesn't come anymore. Are you happy? Are you really happy? Are you really happy?
Yeah, he's right. Roy doesn't have any kill power. Cephalon was here last week.
Oh my god. Cephalon does not love the memes. I'm pretty sure if Cephalon had a list of things that he hates, memes would probably be like the highest tier on that list, man.
You're right. Maybe. But it's going to be Rai versus Haviklink. Rai going Lucario, but I thought he was switching to Meta Knight. But I guess he's just gonna... He's sticking to his roots. I don't really know how I feel about this matchup. I feel like Lucario is kind of a ground control character, and Wario is an air control character, so it's going to be interesting to see the clash of how the characters kind of play.
Oh, yeah.
You just can't handle what's going on right now.
No, I really can't.
I know.
I really can't. I think it would be, you know... I don't approve of these memes either, man. I don't approve of these memes either, man. I mean, I guess if you don't have anything better to do, then, like, I get it, you know? But, like...
This has been a... He did laugh. Alright, Lucario, Wario, starting out on Smashville. I feel like Wario benefits more from platforms, just to like get those edge cancels with the air dodges and his aerial mobility, but Havik really likes Smashville, so I'm not surprised if we start here.
The surprise Spirit Bomb actually coming out of nowhere there. Haviklink finally putting on a little bit of damage for himself. Again, the big thing about this match, whenever I look at it, is the fact that Lucario does have a great punish game, but usually has a hard time getting in. But what we've seen so far is that one thing that seems pretty polished is that Lucario, in this sense, seems to have all the time in the world and is finding plenty of openings and is allowing himself to really string that all the way together.
This matchup so far has been a lot of just... There's been like 3 different openings, but every time either of them get in, they punish so hard.
Oh, yeah.
The difference is Rai was able to convert into a kill. Haviklink has not been able to do that yet. Tries to catch him running in with the up tilt.
And right there, easy way to give Lucario those openings is kind of by overcommittal, trying to fish for some of those kills. Shoulder bash. It's resulting in a great amount of damage, solid amount of positioning as well.
Yep,
right.
Ooh, the cross-up was unsafe, but it actually worked out for him.
Haviklink somehow making it back onto the stage. He has that waft available, but it doesn't look like he's going to be having a chance to use it on this stock.
Yeah, those cancel strings kind of, once again, more Falcon-esque combos into that nair.
Oh! dirty business. Haviklink hanging onto his life somehow.
Yeah, this is very dominant from Rai right now.
Haviklink has to figure out a way to close the stock out. It's not going to take much. Wario has plenty of great options. You know, I love the bear in particular, but he's going for a lot of these shoulder bashes, and Rai is just consistently punishing them.
And Rai's been gotten kind of lucky. A lot of good predictions on where he's going to throw him with the bite, because it is a 50-50 mix-up on how you DI, but just launches him up and gets him with the rocket booster fart. Oh, twerking in like Miley right now. Ooh. Yep, catches him falling off the platform with a side B. The side B off the platform is super good with Wario because it has no ending lag.
Big bite coming out. And whoa, Haviklink,
yeah.
I was scared, man. He was probably looking for the air dodge so he could punish with a dare. But
I feel like he was actually going down there for the footstool. But yeah, the dare to catch the spot dodge the air dodge would have been super nice.
Figure out some pretty crafty things. Honestly, a big part of this isn't I feel like, honestly, a big part of the reason why we're seeing all these combos.
Oh, goodbye!
Oh my god! Again, I think it really comes down to less about how Rai is approaching, but rather the way that Haviklink is approaching. Because it seems like where Rai gets a majority of his openings is simply off of overextensions from Haviklink, whether it's if you get a shoulder bash or some other options.
One thing I've noticed, though, they're both wearing Pokemon shirts. Shout out to Pokemon.
Yeah, shouts to Pokken.
Oh.
My girlfriend and I pre-ordered that this weekend.
I'm going to be a Sceptile main in that. Sceptile looks hype. I'm still mad Haluch is not in that game. Oh boy. Great quality for the stream. Up throw has him in the air. Does not catch him with the nair, though. Oh yeah, that was a really good way to buy Rai right there.
I guess I'm just not used to seeing Lucario's get these many grabs, truth be told. And
Yeah.
most of the times we see openings, and it's just a bunch of normals canceled into normals, but the grabs every once in a while, I like it.
You see the dash attacks into the down tilts, but Freddy starting a lot of his strings off with down throw into one of those aerials into another cancel. He's been baiting him a lot with some empty hops and those dash dances. Oh, that was such a good dash dance right there. Has him off stage. Oh yeah, up B has so much priority with Wario. It's actually super hard to edge guard if you don't have positional advantage.
There's a fair kind of boxing Rai out.
Oh!
Somehow making it back onto the stage.
Lucario is incapable of dying.
Tricky stuff on the recovery actually there.
I would like to see Rai going for more up throw. Down throw and up throw actually a DI mix up. You have to DI away for down throw and DI behind for up throw. And since he's always going for down throw, I feel like Havik would try to DI for the down throw if he went for the up throw.
I think the fact that Haviklink was at a high percent is what pressured Rai to jump earlier.
Yep.
Probably looking for something like the Tatsu. But the thing is that most of his openings have been on the ground more than anything else.
Sure.
So actually Haviklink retaining this stock has thrown Rai a bit off tilt.
That was such a good punish right there. Yeah, no, now Havik's showing dominance in this game. This has been a back and forth set to say the least.
It's honestly a role reversal, where it's not Rai who's punishing Haviklink on the overextensions, but rather the other way around. Haviklink getting a great shoulder bash there, but they're caught off guard by the get-up attack.
It's
not
kind
enough
of the
to
same story as the first game, though. They're both punishing super hard when they get in. It just happens to be Haviklink is playing the neutral a little better and just getting more openings.
But one thing that has remained consistent, how much damage is coming off of these grabs, and that's really is quite the surprise. But I'm definitely digging the follow-ups.
I feel like the grab's definitely a very good mix-up because most people are used to the Lucarios coming with the dash attacks or the down tilts, maybe a run in there, but the grabs definitely catch people off guard, and Rai has definitely been able to get a lot of these.
Now the shoulder bash here for Haviklink. Literally looking to take this stock. If he can take this stock here, he's going to be in a great position to win this game. And I think that back throw is going to give him a lot of positioning. But whoa!
Oh my god, that was the fastest nair I've ever seen in my life.
Hatatsu. Haviklink with a second chance here.
Slow get roll on stage. Probably, I feel like a ledge dash down right there into a grab probably would have been a better follow-up. But it's kind of, you're in that nervous situation. You just don't want to get hit. Roll seems like a safe option.
Now Haviklink a game away from this going to game 3. And he doesn't even have to get it himself.
And
looking for the bite at the end there. I see you, Haviklink.
Yeah, he wanted to bite him and
That's
throw him
dirty.
under the stage.
It's a dirty
Classic
business.
Havik. I actually don't know where I would want to go. Havik likes flat stages, but usually Wario's benefit from platforms. He bans Battlefield, though. I feel like I'm thinking Wario Land if I'm Freddy right now. Small zones can bait him a lot with those empty hops, get those grabs more easily. But I know Freddy really likes FD. FD is definitely a super good stage for Lucario. He's not going to be able to go back to Smash, though. Yoshi's Island?
Possibly.
Okay. Gives him more of a mix-up with the recovery with Randall. You can edge guard a little more easily, poke with those down tilt on those slants.
Oh, you mean with Randad?
Yeah, Randad. Uncle Randy. The platform tech chases with that platform right above you. Not as good for the edge cancel for Wario, but does give Lucario more of a punish game opportunity. Ooh, starting out with just the jumping Ivy. Pretty low commitment.
I kind of like the stage as well because I feel like a lot of Lucario's combos really do need a lot of room to kind of maneuver around. So plenty of breathing room here for him to go and put on a lot of damage. But honestly, with the way that his punish game has been starting off so far in this set, it's not really those long extended IPKS combos. Rather, it's off of a lot of good callouts off of grabs. But so far, all the callouts have been happening in favor of Haviklink, getting all the damage, all the positioning right now, and the shoulder bash to take the stock as well.
Yeah, I definitely agree that Lucario does get more off of a bigger stage for his combo game because he's used to comboing you from like one side of the stage to the other. However, Haviklink once again just kind of playing patiently neutral and getting more openings. If you can't get any openings in neutral, it doesn't matter how good your punish game is.
Exactly.
Yeah, tried to call him out with the jump.
And touching back on that patience, again, it was the really big thing Oh, speaking of big thing, those F smashes. Sorry, that down smash covering pretty much the entirety of that platform. I like it.
Yeah.
But no, it was a really big change from Haviklink because in game 1, he wasn't playing nearly as patient. He was playing much more aggressive, I feel, and in a negative way more than anything else. And that's where we saw Rai really starting to pull ahead. But changing it up, the patience, making it so that Rai's not finding as many openings, not getting as much damage
forward
either.
air into nair. I feel like forward air double jump down air probably would have just sealed the stock right there, but that would have been an unsafe option. So just keeps it safe, maintains position, has the lead. But Rai with the nice call out with the side B.
Rai has actually had a couple of opportunities here to punish, but he's been a bit slow on his reactions.
Unfortunately, gets got by that shoulder bash. Not the safest move in neutral, but if you can catch people dashing back, that'll kill pretty early.
That'll kill pretty early. Haviklink still holding onto the stock.
Ooh, calls him out with the up air. Oh, 34%, pretty early. Freddy being super safe, not rolling in. A lot of players will, as soon as they have to tech in the corner, will roll in because they do not want to be in that position, but Rai knew what Haviklink was going for.
And Rai taking the stock, but Haviklink right back on the offensive. Misses the grab, and this is going to give Rai a chance to go and start making up some of this damage, but he's been stuck on this shield so many times, and he's on the receiving end of these command grabs from Haviklink.
The cross up with the down B has him with the grab. Forward throws him off stage, but Haviklink just grabs a ledge. What? Oh, yeah, he went for the Spirit Bomb back throw into it, but
yeah,
Haviklink knew it was going on.
Haviklink actually, I think he's lost the lead in this stock, and that's very big. Forced to use that waft defensively, and that just might cost him if he's not able to take this stock first and regain the lead. The F tilt does a great start, as this back air as well. That was so smart, exploiting the fact that Lucario has a little bit of charge before his recovery option goes into effect.
Yep, just calls him out on the double jump and just catches him with the back air. Oh, that down smash, super nice. Very close set, completely different than the first two games, which were pretty dominant from both players on either side.
I'll be honest, I feel like Haviklink just kind of deserved to lose that stock. The spot dodge 4 times in a row.
Yeah,
come on,
to
man.
get punished for that. Oh, I thought he was going to catch him with the side B right there.
Haviklink getting a bite, and he's been able to get a lot out of these bites, actually, but missing with that one is going to give Rai a chance to potentially finish off this game, but Haviklink, again, hanging in there. Shoulder bash.
Down throw.
It's looking like game 1 a bit. Avoids a Spirit Bomb.
Oh, I thought he was going to land right into it. That was very close.
Yeah, smart from Haviklink, recognizing that option was very much still present. But,
barely misses the up B, and Rai will take it. Yeah, we've seen, last 2 sets we've seen have been pretty nice.
Yeah, I guess I'm just sad that it ended the way that it did more than anything else.
Yeah. It was good until the end, but that's the story of Smash Bros.
Yeah.